Hey, this is Juice from Juice and Plop's Happy Hour, bringing you another quickie. I believe this is number 6 coming up. If you can't tell, new change of scenery here. Finally got a webcam up, running. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning right now. Got off work about midnight, then hit the gym, and then grab a little bite to eat, and then download the software to this, and here we go. Doing a webcast, I guess later today since it's already Sunday, but Super Bowl Sunday, and yeah, it should be a good one. Um, Not much else going on, no real big news or anything like that. I might touch on a couple things during the podcast, um, but yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and get started with what we're going to review. First up, the cigar is I got my cheat sheet as always. The cigar is the La Gloria Cubana Artesanos Retro Especial. It's a little bit of a mouthful right there. This is very odd, this cigar. It's a 5.7 inch cigar, which just seems odd to me that they would make it a 5.7. Why not a 5.5 or a 6? Also, the ring gauge on it is a 47, hailing from the Dominican Republic. The wrapper on it is a rare Connecticut wrapper, whatever that means. And then also, I think they use 2 binders on it. Let me see here if it says what they are. A Nicaraguan leaf and a zesty Mexican leaf. So we get the Nicaraguan tobacco. And also, I've had very few cigars with Mexican tobacco in it, but I do know that the ones I have had are good, and they have a kick to them, and they're strong. I mean, I'm talking like give you a head buzz kind of strong. So that's fine with me. Just going by the looks of it, it's not a very pretty cigar. Here, take a look at it. Get it close. It's lumpy. It's not smooth at all. There's a couple soft spots in it, a couple hard spots in it. The band on it is kind of cheap looking. Has a nice little cartoon looking figure right here. Then on the sides, they try to make it look kind of fancy, but they just don't pull it off right. But then I'm sitting here looking at it just now, and I'm guessing it's the oil, but it looks like there's glitter all over the cigar, which I have never seen before. It just looks like someone sprinkled glitter on it. I did happen to smell it a little bit, and it did smell really good. And it's labeled as a full-bodied cigar. So I guess we'll see. I'm guessing it's going to be the Mexican leaf that's in it that's going to give it most of the flavor, and then the Nicaraguan tobacco. The wrapper, it's a Connecticut wrapper. They tend, in my opinion, to leave a bitter taste. And yeah, but it is rated. Oh no, it's not rated. It's just a full cigar, full-bodied cigar. So I think it'll be a good one tomorrow. Super Bowl Sunday. Next, coming up, comics. Me and Pop picked up a ton of comics this past week. I mean, I'm talking just outrageous. The comic book store we go to, they had a damaged bin where comics were only 10 cents. And so I picked up a couple back issues of like Superman, and I picked up Ghostbusters #1, and there's a couple other things I picked up. But I also picked up back issues of Supergirl, Superman, Batgirl, the Ghostbusters, and I think there's a couple more I might have got. Green Lantern, New Guardians, stuff like that. And yeah, it was a pretty good deal, and they aren't damaged bad. I mean, I'm not the one that's trying to collect and save them and make big bucks off of them. You know, I like them. I read them. I board and bag them, put them away. You know, I'm not a huge collector type guy like that. Actually, a couple weeks ago, it was raining outside, and a couple of my comic books got some drops of water on them, and it kind of ruined the whole front page of it. And I just still bag and board them, threw them in the box. I'm not trying to make money off of them. I'm just going to save them for later reading, or you know, maybe someone wants to check it out. I'll let them check it out. But I know Plop spent, I think he said he spent $2 out of the discount bin, which is like 20 comics that he picked up. He just, I don't even know what he got. I know he got some Green Hornet, maybe a Ghostbusters #4 I saw in there. I did pick it up, and geez, who knows what else. So yeah, it should be a good little comic talk this week. But there are 3 titles that we're both subscribed to and that we're going to focus on in the podcast. And then I'll read my other ones. And with the other video I do, the After Hours, I'll go ahead and, you know, give my reviews on those. I'm not going to do the back issues like the Supergirl #3 and 4 and all that I picked up, or the Batgirl 2 through 4 I picked up or whatever, because they're old and whatever. I'll just do the new ones I picked up. Like I picked up the IDW Infestation #1, Winter Soldier #1. What else did I get? Uncanny X-Men and Extinction and Defenders. So I might do a quick review on those depending on how good they are. I still haven't read my comics. I've been busy. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get into the comics that we are going to be reviewing. First up, Animal Man, right here, #6. This series has been awesome so far. It's just been awesome. That's all I can say about it. The only thing that sucks about comics is that there's a month in between. Well, for at least the DC New 52s, there's a month in between. If you go somewhere like Marvel and the Uncanny X-Men come out, like they might come out once a week, and then it might be a month, and then you'll get another one, and then a month, and then every week they'll start coming out again. They're just spotty. But anyway, with the DC New 52, they come out once every month, and I tend to get lost with it because I can't remember everything that happened last month in the issue. But I think in Animal Man, last issue, they were on the run. For some reason, that's what I'm thinking happened. They jumped in the RV and they left their dog behind. And I think that's when like the squirrels and the chipmunks and deer and everything were attacking the rat and biting them and getting infected. So I'm looking forward to this one. Again, Animal Man has been great so far. It's a good story. I really like the art style, this twisted kind of story to it. I like it. It's what I like. So that's Animal Man #6. Alright, next we have Batman Detective Comics #6. So far this has been kind of hit and miss. And there's so many Batman titles, I'm not even going to guess what this one is going to be about, or what the last one was about. I can't remember. I just got done reading some Dark Knights and stuff like that, and it's just, I mean, you got Batman Detective Comics, Batman the Dark Knight, Batman and Robin, you know. You have all these Batman titles, and it's just kind of confusing to keep track of what's what, but I'm going to guess, based on the cover, he comes... Oh, you know what happened? I know exactly what happened. He was at the Iceberg Casino, I believe it's called. Some casino. And at the end, the Penguin makes his appearance. And Batman Oh, what was he doing? I think he was chasing someone, and they happened to drop something behind, and somehow Bruce Wayne's girlfriend is at the casino dressed up as a maid, going to do some type of undercover work to get information for a story or something. So I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So Batman comes to the casino, and I think he's going to confront the Penguin. But so far, Batman Detective Comics has been pretty good. I like it. Most of the Batman titles have been pretty good. And then last but not least, Swamp Thing, number 6. Now, for those of you that are reading Swamp Thing and or Animal Man, I believe there's going to be a tie-in with them. I mean, they've already had a tie-in. Animal Man said that, or in Animal Man, they mentioned that Swamp Thing is the one that's going to help save them. So I think there's going to be a little crossover going on here. But Swamp Thing has been just awesome. That's all I can say. I mean, this week's comics they're golden. That's all I can say, really. Swamp Thing and Animal Man, some of the best titles out of the DC New 52 so far. Batman Detective Comics, a solid title. So, looking forward to it. I think in Swamp Thing last time, there was a little confrontation between Swamp Thing and Billy, or William, whatever his name is, the little kid that broke out of the medical institution, and they came in contact with each other, and they had this little battle, and Swamp Thing kissed, I can't even remember their names right now, it's 3:15 in the morning. Swamp Thing kissed the girl he's been running around with, and for some reason, I want to say his name is Billy, but they might be calling him William in the comics. For some reason, when Swamp Thing and that woman kissed, William, who happens to be the woman's brother, was very happy about it. So I think that either Swamp Thing's going to get infected with the rot, or the rot is going to get infected with the green, or they're both going to get infected with each other. So I guess we'll find out. Let's go ahead and listen to our podcast. You can find those on iTunes at Do Some Plop's Happy Hour, and then, or you can comment on the video below once I get it up. So it should be a good one. Again, Super Bowl Sunday. I'm not a big football fan, which is kind of weird because I love playing football all throughout, growing up and all that. It's just whatever. But it's kind of nice having it in our home state, bringing a lot of traffic here. Good for the economy down in Indy. So happy for it. I had a couple friends that went down there, and they seem to be enjoying it. And I guess the weather here in Indiana has been just bizarre. It's been like 40 to 50 degrees, and then it snows 4 inches, and then it'll be 40, 50 degrees again. So it's very abnormal temperature for Indiana, especially at this time of the year. And I think that's helping out a lot with the Super Bowl and all the traffic that's coming through. I think people are liking it. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Listen to our podcast, Juice and Plop's Happy Hour, where you can hear our ratings on the La Gloria Cubana Artesanos Retro Especial. And then also Swamp Thing, Animal Man, Batman Detective Comics. We might talk a little bit more about some of the other ones that we got. It just depends. But I know that there was a lot that we picked up. So go ahead, enjoy it. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Eat wings, drink beer, and have a good time.